What up, fans, man? It's your boy E. Dot, man.
And I'm your boy Rod the God, man. And we are
RBNC. And what we coming in to talk to y'all today, man, we're going to really get enlightenment about the video that we posted. I think we posted Monday. We finished it. We finished it Saturday, but we posted Monday, man. And it's called Gucci Lane. And and that thing was hot. Even the production of it, man, what we did, man, was amazing. And but that's here no there. But we really want to really give our point of view, from my point of view, which is E. Dot, and my brother's point of view, which is Rod the God, about how we felt and what we was going through and the method of why we did that video, and just my personal point of view on how the video came to play for me. When I first heard about the Gucci Lane or the Gucci clothing company putting out the blackface, man, I heard about it. I think I was watching Breakfast Club, the Boston Breakfast Club, and I was watching Breakfast Club. And if you ever watch the Breakfast Club, Charlamagne the God, he does a donkey of the day. Shout out to Charlamagne the God, what up, brother? He does a donkey of the day every episode or whatever. But donkey of the day, one of them was the Gucci man or the Gucci label, the Gucci clothing line. And they came out because they did a blackface. And I was like, man, what's going on with this? And I looked at it and listened to it. And it was basically Gucci, the clothing company, man, for bringing out a sweater of a whole blackface type of idea. And we got to get historical content about blackface. A lot of people, man, and it's surprising to me. This was really surprising to me. A lot of people, especially of our culture, black people, really don't know the significance of what blackface is and what it done and what it still is to us today, man. So if I can just ball back and try to bring it out, enlighten it a little bit, I ain't gonna try to take too much time. But blackface was back in, I think, the 20s and 30s when black people really couldn't, at that time, be in movies. They wasn't allowed to be in movies. So what the white people done at that time is to play or portray a black part in the movie, which was always probably something to do with like a help or slave or something silly, ignorant, dumb. That's what they thought of us at that time. What they do to portray that or look like us, they'll paint their face black and they make their mouth wider as in painted red as in make they think, because they basically saying that we're dark skinned with big lips. That's a portrayal of what they believe we are. And they used to do that back in the days, and they used to go around acting silly, and it had a racial type of tendency behind it. So for people or for Gucci to bring that back up and make a sweater out of it, or make a product and make money off of something, man, what? Making money off of something that was basically dissing us back in the 20s, man, it's a slap in our face. It really is. It's really saying, man, that to me, it's saying that we can do whatever we want. Y'all gonna still buy a product. We can do whatever we want. We can say what we want. We can produce whatever we want, and y'all still gonna put out. Y'all still gonna buy a product. And Gucci, I think my brother said it, man, made almost what, $1.5 billion, something like that.
No, according to a post that T.I. made, and I could be quoting it wrong, so y'all go and do your own research and your own history. But I think that the quote said that Gucci, the clothing line, is has an income coming in of $7 billion a year.
Wow.
2.5 billion of that income comes from the black people.
People that look like us. So they are making almost half of their income come from people that look like us, and they had the audacity. That's just me having the audacity, the mitigated golf, to come out and put out a clothing line that has the racial barriers of blackface. It didn't, for people not to really understand and realize why we feel so uptight about it. You know, I don't understand really what's the question about what we feel or how we should feel about something that's significant to our culture, man. So and then like I say, you know, the crazy thing about it, just to be real, I read about it and I got my feelings about it, whatever. But man, this whole idea came from Rob, man. I know he gonna give his own origin of how he came up with it, man. And I just like, man, let's go. Let's go, man. Let's do something. Let's get it. Let's put it out, man, so people can hear us, understand how we really feel, man. Because I think a lot of times, man, I said it before. Even some white people, I'm not trying to put paint white people in their whole breast, but I'm just saying it in general. Is that sometimes they do stuff because they believe that we're too scared to talk out about it, or we just don't know what's going on. Are we too dumb to understand what they're doing?
Oppressed.
Exactly. Amen.
Too
That's
oppressed.
it for real. So we know we neither. You know what I'm saying? We neither. We're not bound. We're not in no shackles. Man, we're free because the Bible said, "With the Son is set free, we are truly free indeed." Man, and we are free. We are free, and I think that has a total control bear upon why we made this song, man, why we did what we did, and really felt good about it, man. It really felt good about understanding about what you just not gonna push out and say stuff like that, man, and get away with it. You can't. I don't care if you making $30 billion a year. It's not about how much money you make. It's about what you say and have the audacity to push out, man. So we made a stand, you know, and we here to, you know what I'm saying, the back up that stand. We here, and fair, we here. RMNC, man, we in the building for real, man, and that's my origin story in the whole song, man. I let my brother charm me in on a little bit, man, but for real, we here, bro. We here, and we coming. And I ain't trying to give no kind of, you know, saying tiplets, but we coming, man. And it is, I mean, you gonna see us, man, for real. For real, that's fast.
Well, as my brother said, if I could piggyback off what he said a little while ago, I learned a long time ago, early in my life, that every action has a consequence.
Come on, man.
So, to me, I know that Gucci is a big company. Gucci is a clothing line. They make a lot of money. Big companies have committees. And before a piece of or article of clothing is released, it's brought before the committee. So the committee gets to sit around and look at that. Maybe I don't know. I've never been in that particular meeting, but I know if I had to guess, I would say that particular article of clothing was modeled before the committee. You know, because I'm pretty sure they got some safety measures where you can't just make clothes and put them out in their name. So that particular article was modeled before the committee, and the committee agreed that this is what we want to represent us. Even though it's disrespectful to $2.5 billion of our income. In spite of the disrespect that this particular group of people might feel, we're still going to put that article of clothing out. Because I think that they believe this, that the black people are in our oppression. It's easy for us to accept the thing. Meaning that if it does turn out to be a mistake and they get offended by it, we'll clean it up by putting out a mediocre apology and clean it up, even though we've made some money out of it. We'll put out a mediocre apology and they'll get over it. They'll still continue to buy that brand because guess what? What's a rapper without Gucci? What are you gonna wear? What are you gonna wear in your videos if you're not wearing Gucci? That's how they feel. Well, I know. I'll shout out to my sister Kim. I wear Soul Seed. Shout out to my own self.
Man,
I said it in the,
I support our own, man. We got to, man.
I said it in the video. I'd rather pop tags on my own brand.
That's real.
I create my own brand. I don't need Gucci. Gucci don't make me. I didn't have on Gucci in the video, and I felt quite good.
That's just facts. I ain't meant to cut you off, man, but we really, man, got to get to a point, man, that we love ourselves. And that says a lot about us as a culture, man. Do we really love ourselves? Do we really love ourselves to understand about that, man?
Don't let me cut you off, but
Talk to me.
I think it goes a bit further than loving just ourselves. I think that we got to learn to support each other.
Man, that's good. That's good.
How can, like my brother said, that another shout out to my brother Drelly, who's his hat store. We was able to shoot a part of the video. Shoot a part of the video in his hat store. But he's been an established business for 6 years.
Come on, man.
He has the exact same hats, and if you ask me, better quality, different variety. Not better quality, I take that back. Different variety, a variety that's more suitable to my culture, my people. He has that variety in his store in Jacksonville, Florida. And instead of us shopping with him, where we can get the exact same product as another company, we'll skip right over him and we'll go to him because we've been trained to go and look for a certain name brand, or we've been trained to follow the trend, and we're gonna go there because everybody else goes there. I don't want to be different and go over here and shop at this store, even though I know that I can get the variety that I'm looking for. I need to go. Like for instance, my example is there are some black, and like I said, I'm I'm not here to racially divide. No. That's another quote that we put in the video. It's not about racial division, but I am about racial equality. I am. So there's black designers that put out a equal quality product as Gucci, or in some cases, let's just be real, better product. But because we've been so oppressed and we've been so trained to follow the trend, we will refuse. We won't even allow ourselves the freedom and the liberty to be able to shop with our own kind. Where we putting money, it's a circle. This is all that other successful races do. The dollar goes from their pocket into a particular company that's putting money back in their pocket. That's where stocks and all that comes into play. So you spending money and it's going back to you, and so your dollar's just it's cycling within your community, which in essence it makes it stronger. But what we do is we go work somewhere, we take our dollars, we add it, we compound their success by putting our dollars into their cycle of success, and they continue to grow.
Exactly. So
they continue to grow. Exactly. And here we are over here, all of our people that are trying to come out of the gutter or be successful. They won't get the opportunity to partake of our dollars because we trying to follow the trends instead of being trendsetters.
Exactly. And the crazy thing about that, man, if you look at any other culture, it's just real. I understand any other culture say Jews or you say the Chinese, they always, and it is facts, man. They always make sure their money stay with them. Man, Jews gonna spend money around them, man. Jews gonna buy products of Jews. Jews gonna buy food of Jews. Japanese gonna do the same thing, man. But we the only culture, man, that don't really understand the magnitude or the power of understanding how to really keep money in house, keep money here, so we can really build ourselves, man. The reason why, man, we still stuck in where we at, man, because we inside of that mindset of don't know how to really outbranch and really produce stuff inside of our own, man. So it's crazy, man, that that to see what's going on in our society, man, what's going on. And like I said, that's one of the main reasons, man, why we made this video, man. The main reason why we really produced this video, man, just to bring enlightenment and awareness to what we see. We see it, and ain't nowhere in the world we can see y'all do. You're not gonna come on my end. You ain't gonna spit in my face and punch in my mouth, man, and say you sorry for doing that, man. I'm just saying good. No, it ain't good over here, bro. That don't work no more, man. That don't work no more. Ain't no more sorry, my bad. Excuse me, I did not know. We can't play the dummy card no more.
Because the truth of the matter is that they're really not sorry.
No, it ain't. It ain't.
Watch this, and we teach our kids this. At least I do in my household. If you continue to make a mistake and you continue to apologize for that mistake, then that apology cannot be genuine because you continue to make the same mistakes.
That's good. That's good.
There's something, biblical. I'm gonna use a biblical reference, but it's called repent. And repent is not. It doesn't have the deep sense that we may think it has on it. Where repent is I need to splash holy water on it, and roll on the ground, and do all that. That's not
dramatics.
It. Repent is simply a turning away of your habits. So, and that's another reference is apology. If I apologize, I'm repenting. I'm saying I'm sorry for that, man. My bad. I won't do that no more.
That's good.
So if a particular group of people, race, however you want to tag it, continues to make similar mistakes, or the same mistakes, I'm gonna dive in a little bit here. Man, things have been happening to us for a while. Pretty much ever since we've been over here.
Yeah, 500 years, man.
Yeah, for a while, y'all. And the most that we get is an apology.
Nothing. And we were talking about this, man. I think, man, Sunday. Every other culture that had any kind of enslavement or bad thing happen to them, man, they get financial gain from that. They get money to them for that. We don't get nothing. We were promised, man, 5 acres and a mule. That's the least they said they're gonna get.
40 acres.
40 acres. I'm sorry.
40 acres and a mule.
I mean, what? Come on, man.
Let me just get a little patch. Let me get my plot and a dog.
Let me get a yard. Can I get 30 feet? Let me get 30 feet.
My plot. Let me get a plot and a dog.
Let me get 30 feet in a rack. I can't even give me that.
Really?
Come on, man. Sound to the real. So the point we making, man, that we as a culture, man, as black people, man, we've been spit on, slapped on, been sent at us. We've been raped, been murdered, been taken, family been split apart, man. All that happened, and we couldn't vote. All this stuff that happened to us, and we still, even to this day, the 2019, man, even to this day, we still here. We still scribing. We still doing our thing. But as a mindset of people, man, we still don't. We still don't get the ramifications or the significance of what it is when people diss us and say stuff like that to us, man. You know, even to this date, man, it's multiple people I know that really don't understand what's so bad or what's so significant about what Gucci had done. It's just a sweater, man. Nobody care about that. No, it's more. It's more than just a sweater, man. I'm just saying it's more than just a sweater, man. It's a statement. It's something they do. You do stuff. You do stuff to each individual, whoever it is, because you know you can do it.
Yeah.
You know you can do it. If I know I can get away with it, that's individual. If I know I can get away with it and you ain't gonna do nothing about it, why not? Why not do it? If I know I can get away with it and make money off of it, and you still gonna buy something that I'm dissing you on, why not? Why not? Because you're gonna buy it anyway. That's crazy. I can make a sweater that's blackface and you still gonna buy it. Yeah. So that
you might not buy the sweater, but you still gonna support the brand.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Which is
that's even worse.
Even worse.
So you can have white folk walk around with blackface on, you still supporting the brand. That had audacity to do that.
You gotta get your Gucci belt.
That exactly. But you ain't got no Gucci.
Shout out to Floyd Mayweather.
Oh man, yeah, exactly.
Shout out to Floyd.
Man, you my boy Floyd, man. I can go on, man. You my boy Floyd. I love you, Floyd, man. But come on, bro, man. We gotta be better than this, man. You my boy for real, man. I promise. I ain't seen anybody that know me, man. I'm your supporter, bro. I'm talking about when you come to that boxing ring, bro, you held it down. But come on, man. Come on, bro. You better than that, man. Yeah. Come on, man. I know the money good, man. I know you gotta make sure you got your. I know Gucci cut the check, man. But come on, man. You don't gotta. Come on, just be real.
So don't sell your soul, bro.
Yeah, don't. For what? Well, what?
What does it profit a man to gain the world?
Man, he don't know nobody. He don't know nothing.
But I'm gonna say it anyway. Man, that's what we know.
What
does it gain the man? What does it profit a man? I'm sorry. To gain the world
and lose his soul.
Nothing.
His soul. I answer that. Nothing.
Now, even that is packaged up to be a little bit deeper than what most people can receive. So basically, Floyd Mayweather, you got all the money, you got all the cars. You got big houses.
Man, come on now.
You got the jets.
You that guy, bro.
You got the women.
You that guy.
You got the championships.
Come on, man.
You
the whole world.
All that. But guess what? You lonely.
Facts.
You're empty. And I'm not. This ain't no diss. This ain't no diss. That's all that scripture saying. I don't got no quarrel against Floyd Mayweather. I love you too, man. You know what I mean? I love to see your gift, man. You're blessed with a gift of using them hands. I can dig it. But at the same time, man, don't look around and see your brothers in a fight, and then you so high, and you so up, and you so there that you say, well, I can't go help my brother in that scuffle. You know, that's all it is.
You know what I think about Floyd, man, and there's no disrespect to him, but I just think when it comes to brother, when we say brother, man, there's a different ramification to that word when it comes to brothers, man. It's not, me personally, when I say brother, it's not just a racial context. It's not all black folks my brothers. No, it's white people my brothers too. Yeah. So it's not a racial context. Is what family we in. We the child, and you child of the Most High. So we all in the same family. So you all my brother. So I believe what I'm saying. But when it comes to Floyd Mayweather,
shout out
man,
to the RBNC shirt.
Come on, man. You see what I'm saying, man? So I am. Come on now, that's it, man. That's it. I ain't my brother.
That's what we stand on. We stand on
facts. That's facts, man. Real talk, man.
Stand on that.
What I believe with Floyd, man, Floyd, brother, his mother, his sister, his family, his God, all that is that green. So when you caught up in all that green, man, then that's all you know. That's it. So he don't see that. He don't see the ramifications of what that sweater done. He don't care about that, man. As long as that check clears, man, he good. And when you have that mindset, man, like I say, my brother say, man, you lonely. You got to be, bro. When you so enticement and so induced and so enticed by bread that much that you only see what's really going on, that you that blind. Man, I love you.
And to clarify why I say he's lonely, now, and it's just my thought. Strip him of the championships, take the house, take the cars, you know. I'm gonna say something that's gonna leave it all that, but take the cars, take the houses, take the money, take the championships, take the popularity, take the influence, the recognition, and do you still have the women? Do you still have the homeboys in abundance?
Come on now.
Think about it.
Come on now.
Scan right quick. Think about it. You know, do a brain scan and just think.
Fact.
Who gonna be here? Who would be there if you went broke tomorrow? Out of this group, all them women, all of that's around you, who gonna be there? That's why I say you lonely, because everybody that's there, that's in that camp, in that circle, they're only there for their game. They're only there for their game.
They're not there for you.
They're not there for you, for real.
Not for real,
For real, for real.
Not for real, for real.
For real, for real. The mama there to get a bag too.
Yeah.
She after the bag. So that's to me that's lonely, because I believe this wholeheartedly. You know what I mean? My camp, you saw my camp in the video. My camp is my brother, my wife, my kids, his wife, his kids. So listen, I work every day. I'm a 9 to 5, grinding it out every day. And God has blessed us to do pretty well.
Amen.
But I don't have it all, and I still got them.
Facts. That's real.
You know what I mean?
That's
so
real.
I know that once I get some gain, well, God has blessed me with the financial abundance, then I know who I can be able to count on to be there with me when I get there, because it's gonna be the same people that's with me at the bottom. They're gonna be with me at the top.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be none of that. You done showed up trying to hang out.
No new friends, baby.
Yeah, I don't need you. It ain't like that. It ain't but it's not gonna be an easy process. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that I won't gain new friends and acquaintances along the way, but you're not gonna just see the check, see the bag, and think all of a sudden you in my house, I can't get you out. That's a lie. That's a lie. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna be around me like that. It don't work like that. You know what I mean? Because these people right here, man, they paying the price now, man. We worked hard on that video, 2 days on top of our normal work schedule. Our kids, they had to pay the price. You know what I mean? My son, shout out to my son right now behind the camera doing the video.
Down.
We still working.
That's it.
So,
That's it.
But I know we went all around the ballpark to get back to talking about the video a little bit. So Gucci Lane was simply this. My brother and I, you know, God has blessed us to be talented in a few areas. And so we, you know, from time to time, or a lot of times, I hear music. I love music. I love rap music. I love country music. I love music. I'm a fan of music, connoisseur of music. And whenever a beat comes on or a song comes on the radio, I instantly begin to remix it in a spiritual way. And in light of Gucci, you know, coming out with their sweater or whatnot, you know, I Too Tough don't get offended, you know what I mean, to be honest with you, because it's kind of like I don't expect nothing less. You know what I mean? I don't expect nothing less from somebody that keep. Yeah. If you like, for instance, if you go and I know we done all heard the story and the funny story of the snake at the bottom of the mountain. You know, who asked the man to take him up to the top and promised him he wouldn't bite him. Or he was at the top and then actually take him down to the bottom. Yeah. Promise. Man, you a snake. Come on, man. I know you're going to bite me. Exactly. Nah, man, I promise I ain't going to bite you. I promise. Come on, man. Just get me down there. Promise you. Got him down to the bottom of the hill. Guess what he did? Bit him. So, I said that to say it's nothing new. It's nothing new under the sun. You know, now the only thing is that I'm trying to perfect is my response, how I handle it. What am I going to do? And we can sit in our living rooms and we can, you know, complain about what Gucci did, or we can take the creative gift that God has given us and we can respond, you know, in a way that can rep our culture, can rep our people. And now we can sit back and say, Gucci Lane, Gucci Lane, Gucci Lane, Gucci Lane, Gucci Lane, Gucci Lane, Gucci Lane. Trying to bring shame to the black man.
That's it.
My people buy your shit, man. Boy, whether real no names.
That's it.
Or better yet, pop the tags on my own brand.
Hey.
Before I spend money with y'all, man. Cause Gucci Lane, Gucci Lane, Gucci Lane. Now we got an anthem that we can sit back and we can say, all right, y'all did what y'all did, but look how we fired back in a creative way. We ain't just sit in our houses and complain. You know, we had a creative fire back where y'all can say, okay, I see it. I hope that Gucci get to see the video, and I hope that you know, I don't want to offend them in no kind of way, but I do want them to say, okay, I like that.
That ain't gonna fly. I think what
like
we saying is that, man, that's not gonna fly. We ain't okay with that, bro. I think that what we saying, man, boldly and bluntly, man, we ain't okay with that. We ain't okay with you trying to put out a Gucci sweater looking like blackface and thinking that we gonna be good. We're not good with that. We just not. Facts. We just not good with that. We gonna stand by and let that ride, man. We gotta do, and like I say, God giving us gifts, man. God giving us talent. So hey, we're gonna use what God giving us, man, to respond in a way that we feel comfortable responding, and there you go. You know what I'm saying?
Intelligent response.
Exactly.
I think all the way from the song down to the video, it was creative. We had a little humor in there.
Fun, man.
You know what I mean? We fired back in a creative and you know, not bluntly disrespectful type of way.
Thanks, man.
So the way the song came about was, like I said, my family and I, we was out on the beach, and the song Gucci Gang came on the radio.
Yeah.
And instantly, like I said, I began to just flip a song. So as Lil Pump, shout out Lil Pump, Lil Pump was saying Gucci Gang, I started to say Gucci Lane. And then I told my wife, I said, I'm gonna remake that. And she was like, you should. So fast forward, that's Saturday, wake up Sunday, and I'm gonna do a little plug for us, man. No, I ain't gonna do it on this video, I'll come back to that. Okay. But Sunday I wake up and the song is just in my spirit. And I honestly, y'all, I don't even know where the chorus came from. I just know that when I woke up, I was saying it. It's almost as if I dreamed. I had a dream about this whole little concept, and when I woke up, I just was saying the hook. And I said it, and my wife was like, you ought to go ahead and write that. So I said, all right. I got up, came downstairs so I could have some creative space.
Shout out to Lexi Calhoun.
Shout out my wife, the videographer of the video.
Man.
And amazing talent. And I got down here in the living room, and I just began to write, and it just kind of came out. You know, I listened to the Gucci Gang video a couple times, and because I wanted to keep that same tempo, that same melody.
There you go.
That way that it could just kind of stick, and everybody could kind of have a song that they already kind of know the pace of it, and it makes it just easier for you to vibe with this remix of it. And you know, I just wrote, and it took me probably right about an hour. And my wife was making breakfast, and I said, "Babe, you want to hear it?" And she was like, "Yeah, let me hear it." And it's ironic because right at the time, my brother was coming around to the kitchen, and you know, they both kind of got to hear it. And he was just like, he just stopped in front of me. He was like, well, that's dope.
Woo, that's dope, man.
That's
like
dope.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, so I kind of gave him the whole little spiel on it because we hadn't even really talked about it yet. And it was, and so we blessed. We got a studio in the house. So we decided we was gonna lay it down, you know, that Sunday, and it just kind of flowed, man. My brother's whole part, everything just flowed. You know,
man.
RBNC, man, we're a group, man.
Yeah.
We you know,
yes.
we're thank God we're inseparable, and you know, it was natural. Even though he, you know, I think we're so close. We believe that we're brothers in the spirit.
Yeah.
Even though he didn't he had no penmanship in the song. He did because the whole. When we write, I write everything I write thinking about how he flows and how he does his thing. And so I already knew. I told him when we was doing when we was doing it,
It's real.
I said, bro, I got to have you close that end part out.
It's real.
And he's on the ad libs. He's in there, and I said, bro, you got to do that because he does that.
Wow.
That he's gifted in that area. You know what I mean? I've been told him, man, that just kind of flows out of him. And I mean, you see it. You saw it yourself. You saw our work. So, again, man, we just wanted to have we wanted to show that, you know, because they'll have you believe that the only way we know how to respond is in anger and cutting up. We don't have no intellect to us, and we don't have no creative ability to respond, and we don't know. Our vocabulary is minimal.
It is.
That's a lie.
It is. That's how they
And
talk.
we don't know how to do this. Whenever we deal with I'm gonna show you something that we intentionally did. The black man don't raise his family. I mean, our whole family, the entire family is in the
my
video.
wife, my kids, his wife, his kids, everybody in the video.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know a black guy that doesn't take care of his kid. I don't know because if I did know him, then we'll have to have a conversation.
And I think we had a conversation the other day, man. And it is crazy because it's kind of like on my end, I do. I no shout out to my family. I love y'all, man, but I do. I know a lot of people in my family, man. You know what I'm saying, that's not, as in fathers is not there. So that's one reason why you see me, man. When you see my kids, you see me. That's just how I work. You know what I'm saying? My kids are with me. You know, just like him, man. I mean, probably we are true fathers of our family, man. So yeah, so my willingness to step up and do what I do, man, is to have a different background on my end because I wasn't blessed to have that I wanted at the time that I wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, so I know that for me not having what I needed when I was growing up, I knew I had to make sure I out there for mine, man. They got to see me, man. They got to see me. They got to see me. And they're gonna see me, man. Beautiful. That's just how I feel, you know.
That's beautiful.
This is where I'm at, you know. So that just,
That's beautiful. So with that being said, the video for us had more significance than just Gucci. We wanted to rep our people. We wanted to rep our culture. We wanted to show that, like my brother said, that we ain't gonna just keep getting punched. Come on, man.
And I'm gonna say this too, man. Black people do have a culture. I'm saying that, man, because it's like it's so crazy about that when we say culture or we standing for culture.
It's all inclusive.
Exactly. It's all. We don't have none. Or if we do say we have one, we being racist. You know, like we can't have nothing of our own. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's not us being racist or trying to say we're separate from nobody else. We just saying that we do have a culture. We do have a way of living that we do live, and we want to make sure we maintain that. We want to protect that. That's it. And you know what I'm saying? So we do take pride in who we are. We do unapologetically love who we are. And that's not saying that if you are another skin color, another race or ethnic background that you can't. You can, but we do too. Right. That's all it is, man. You're not gonna sit here and disrespect us into a matter of doing what you've done and not expect us not to say nothing or do something about it. That's
and 1, 2, 3. If you do, if you thought that, let me say that, if you thought that, then I hope then this video served another purpose as well.
Yeah.
So now you know that okay, at least RBNC gonna clap back.
Yeah.
I know they gonna clap back because I really want to do something about that Burberry too. But Gucci is for Burberry, Prada, all y'all lame. You know what I mean? Because some of your biggest supporters are us, man. So, but we're gonna wrap it up because we didn't want to hold you too long. We just kind of wanted to put a little foundation out there and let y'all know what was going on with us. Kind of introduce ourselves too, man, because we've been around, as you can see in the shirt.
2010, man.
We've been established since 2010.
Facts,
we started off in churches rapping, and we've toured a little bit. We've been different cities doing our music, but the wave is about to get serious.
Man, boy, that wave coming.
It's about to get serious, and so be on the lookout.
He modest, man. Stop being mad. That wave coming, man. Believe that. That thing on the way.
But we want to say this too, man. We want to know that we for the people, man.
Yes.
So our wave ain't about our financial gain.
That's it. No,
it's not about that, man.
No.
Again, we hold dear to what the Bible says. The Bible says that you are blessed to be a blessing.
My God. Come on now.
What God allows to come through these hands, I'm trying to get into somebody's household. I'm trying to get into some schools to help some kids out.
That's real.
I'm trying to get into. I'm sick of. I don't know about y'all, but man, I almost tear up. I choke up every time I see a homeless person.
Yeah. You folks too.
You know what I mean? Y'all, we anybody that is blessed to be able to go into a house.
Oh man.
Man, that's a blessing. That's not. Don't think that you're entitled. Because you could have easily been that homeless guy. You could have been. And I thank God on a daily basis for who I am, because God could have easily made us anybody, man. We could have easily faced different scenarios, different situations, but God made you who you are, you know, for an appointed time and for a specific purpose. So
I'm gonna say this, man. You know, I believe our biggest challenge in life, on anything we do, I think our biggest challenge, and the reason why, I know sometimes I be questioning, like, why are homeless people? Why do you know what I'm saying? You trying to question God in essence, why He allowed it to happen? But our biggest challenge in life, our biggest thing that we can do in life, it can be challenge or it can be something that our biggest, greatest achievement of life is supporting, is giving hand, is helping out a homeless person. I think God sees that as one of the most beautiful things you can do, man, is helping somebody that's less fortunate than you. And I believe that's that's why they're there. They're there to challenge you to see where your God at. So every time you see a homeless person, God like, where your God at? Where I'm at? Where I'm at? You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel like, man. I feel like God's saying.
I'm paraphrasing because I don't have this particular scripture locked down. But I know that there is a scripture in the Bible that says something similar to this. If you've helped the least among you, then you've helped me. That's God. If you've helped the least among you, then you've helped me. So another way to look at that is when you walk past the least among you,
walking past God.
You walk past God.
Hallelujah, everybody. Hallelujah, my church folks out there that see the
I'm preaching better than y'all saying amen.
I see all the homeless folks, and y'all see them every Sunday. See them, and y'all just keep on going. Cause God's so good to you,
right?
Yeah, God's so good to you.
Right.
But you see that homeless person, and you just keep on moving. Hallelujah, right?
Shout out to my brother Jameer, because this is good us too. My brother's son Jameer, we was out doing the video. And at the particular time, all of us all the adults just had debit card on them. And we had a homeless man that was, as we was leaving the area we shot the video, the homeless man was standing right there to the side with a sign, just saying he was in need of food. And we greeted him, but we just let him know we apologize. We don't have we only have debit cards. Can't really do nothing about that. My brother's son just had a birthday on Wednesday.
Wednesday, yep. Shout out, man. Shout out 14 man. Get out of here, man. Go ahead, man. Ew, 14.
And so he had got a little blessing. He got a little money, $20 to be exact. And we didn't even. It ain't something we coerced. We was, you know, we had already spoke with the homeless man. We let him know where we stand, and you know. We apologize because at that particular time we couldn't really assist him, and we were moving forward. And my man broke ranks. Jameer broke ranks, and we kind of looked back, and man, he went in and gave the homeless man not $5, not $10, not $15, but his whole $20 that he had got for his
$20 you had.
He gave the man all of
his money he had.
And man, it touched him so that when he came back to the camp. When he came back to us, he had tears in his eyes. He was crying. His mama embraced him. Shout out Jamie, she embraced him. And they shared tears, and I got in my car. I'm crying.
It's crazy,
I'm boo-hooing, and it made us feel really good because we not only rap about this, but we pump this into our children. We let them know that our purpose is to be a blessing unto the nations. We are not gonna overlook. We are not going to overlook at all. And it doesn't matter if I never touch $1 billion. The billion might come through these hands, but it ain't for me to hoard it.
Man, come on now.
I don't need to be a billionaire to feel significant.
That ain't for us.
I don't need to do that.
That ain't for us.
I don't need. That's not my calling. My calling is God. You put it in these hands. I'm gonna send it that way. Or you put it in these hands. I'm gonna send it that way.
Come on now. That's it.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna overlook lack. And so to see my brother's son, all the you know, the words of wisdom that we put into them, the teachings that we give, because we teach our own kids around this way.
You see it in play,
to see it come to fruition, to see it manifest through our children. So that's a blessing.
That's it, man.
But man, we thank y'all for spending this time with us, man. Shout out to our fans, man. We love you. We love you. We love you.
Coming though.
We coming, man. We'll be in the city near you real soon with a blessing for you.
Man, for real.
Get that. We'll be in the city near you soon with a blessing for you.
Real, man.
You know what I mean? We love y'all, man, dearly. We thank y'all for the support on the video. Let's continue to share that video, y'all. Let's continue to get that out there so that we can rep our culture in the right way, man. Shout out. And I thank everybody that supported it and the calls. letting me know that you really love it. The comments, letting us know, man, that it
Means
really
a lot,
touched y'all.
man. Means a
I had
lot,
a comment.
man.
Shout out my sister
Promise
Kim.
Means a lot. Yes.
She said to me in a comment that the hook has been stuck in her head all day.
Man.
You know what I mean? So that blessed me.
That means a lot.
Another sister, I apologize. I can't remember the name right now, but she said, "Thank y'all for repping our people and our culture and having a voice." You know, time out, y'all, for being voiceless. You know, time out. Stand for something or fall for everything.
That's it, man. That's it, man.
So, love y'all. Thank y'all. Signing out, RBNC.
RBNC, man. Real brothers in Christ, man. E-Dot, man. We here. Holla. Peace.